Solitude. It's a word that often carries a heavy weight. Yet for me, it's a sanctuary. The world is a complex and often unforgiving place. The harsh realities, the existential questions, they have a way of shaping us, molding our perspectives. They made me somewhat of a loner. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not alone. I have friends, family, people who care about me. Yet there's something about the quiet moments, the times when it's just me and my thoughts, that I find profoundly comforting. It's in these moments that I feel most at peace. You could call me a lone wolf. It's not about being isolated. It's about finding strength in solitude. It's about embracing the quiet, listening to my inner voice, and understanding who I am without the noise of the world. I thrive in the silence, the calm before the storm. When my mom got really sick, video games became my escape, my way to cope with the overwhelming fear and uncertainty. It was a way to keep my mind occupied, to find a semblance of control when everything else felt like it was falling apart. After she passed, gaming became more than just a distraction. It was a way to grieve, to process the loss. Each game, each victory, was a small step toward healing. Tonight, I'm taking that quiet strength into the battlefield of Warzone. It's just me against the world. Or so it seems. In a game where survival hinges on every decision, every move, I find a reflection of my own journey. The strategies, the tactics, the lone fight against the odds. It all resonates with Robert Greene's 33 Strategies of War.
What is a man? What has he got? If not himself, then he has not the right to say the things he feels, and not the words of one who kneels. The record shows I took the blows and did it my way.
The match begins. I jump from the plane and start parachuting toward my usual spot. Midway, I change course to a hidden cache under a bridge. This move is inspired by Greene's strategy of the guerrilla war. Surprise and mobility are my allies, but an enemy follows me.
Enemies are dropping
I land first, grab the cache, but stick with my starter pistol. It's often more powerful than the weapon in the cache. The enemy lands behind me, thinking he could take me out quickly. Using the natural terrain as cover, I anticipate the gunfight and take him down. A bit of hubris on my part, something I couldn't let go unchallenged. A quick teabag and an expletive. Sometimes even the lone wolf has to hell. And I'm on my way. Now begins the methodical phase. Looting, planning, and thinking about the endgame. Feels like I'm getting no aim assist lately. Wow. I find a loadout early. A rare and valuable item. This aligns with Greene's strategy of the perfect economy, using resources wisely for maximum impact. I also find a redeploy pack, allowing me to be more aggressive. With my guns and a free redeployment, I continue to gather what I need. An enemy approaches as Circle 2 closes. A few hits, and he retreats into the gas. Instead of pursuing, I use smoke to obscure his vision and escape on a zipline. The strategy of the smokescreen, creating confusion and avoiding unnecessary confrontation. In Circle 3, I secure a tall building and deploy a buy station. 3 UAVs give me an advanced UAV, revealing all enemy positions. This is the strategy of the counterbalance. With superior knowledge of my enemy's locations, I orchestrate the battlefield, dictating the terms of engagement. More footsteps. More enemies. I pre-fire angles, using movement to dodge and outmaneuver. Each engagement is a dance of tactics and reflexes. Embodying Greene's strategy of the flanking maneuver, attacking from unexpected angles. Unfortunately, this enemy isn't where I think he is, and I'm killed by him on the high ground. But luckily, I had that redeployment pack from earlier. Without my loadout, I adapt and seek a scavenger contract for more resources. A rooftop enemy tries to take advantage of my vulnerability, but I use the terrain and cunning to turn the tables. This is where Greene's strategy of the death ground comes into play.
Create a sense of urgency and desperation. The death ground strategy. You are your own worst enemy. You waste precious time dreaming of the future instead of engaging in the present. Since nothing seems urgent to you, you are only half involved in what you do. The only way to change is through action and outside pressure. Put yourself in situations where you have too much at stake to waste time or resources. If you cannot afford to lose, you won't. Cut your ties to the past. Enter unknown territory where you must depend on your wits and energy to see you through. Place yourself on death ground, where your back is against the wall and you have to fight like hell to get out alive.
Cornered, and without superior firepower, I have to fight with everything I have. We exchange fire again. I'm one shot, no shields. I patiently wait. When I hear him at the front entrance, I stand up and surprise him. As he attempts to turn and shoot me, it's too late. I finish him off, taking his weapons and equipment. Circle 3 finishes closing, as I loot his remains. Now I have shields, a gas mask, decent weapons, and enough money for a loadout. I shoot at someone else landing nearby, scaring him off. I turn and run toward the edge of the gas where there's a buy station. I buy my loadout.
Friendly loadout drops on the way. Gas is moving.
And zipline into the next zone.
Supply box secured. Two to go.
Finishing the supply boxes for my scavenger contract at the edge of the next zone. Circle 4 is closing, and I do some light looting for endgame equipment, finishing my scavenger contract.
All supply boxes secure.
I find a golden gas mask in a nearby cache. A huge find for the endgame.
To warm up. Now I'm going crazy. Or that, or this is a bot lobby. I'm not sure. I was making terrible decisions.
Marking a new safe zone. Enemies dropping into the AO.
I'm now in the Al Aboud condominiums on the west side of the map. I climb to the top of one of the condos, scouting for targets. I see a player running toward the zone. 2 shots miss, but the third is a headshot.
Oh my god.
Another enemy parachutes into the zone. I hit him, stripping his plates, and someone else finishes him off, giving me an assist.
He goes, never mind.
I notice someone on a mountaintop to my east, the zone closing in on him. While I'm tunnel visioned, I get sniped from my flank and go down. Luckily, I found 2 self-revive kits and get back up.
I'm okay.
Shielded and ready, I carefully look below, avoiding another downing.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone located.
On the roof to the east, I see 2 players seemingly working together. Cheaters.
Cheaters.
Or
Teamers. Look at this, Dad.
using Greene's strategy of divide and conquer, I hit them both with my sniper, causing fear and chaos. They stop peeking me and call in an airstrike to force me back. I evade by running inside, descending a level in the stairwell to avoid the strike. The gas pushes me out of my building into the next. Circle 6 is closing. I shoot at someone on a nearby building, missing. He hits me back. My high alert perk warns me of a flank, and I dash inside, injured. I run into the stairwell, throwing a smoke grenade to conceal my movements as I reload and shield up. Circle 6 closes, pushing me further.
Zone relocated. Being tracked by an enemy squad. Evade and survive.
On a patio, I hear sniping from behind. Although I can't see him, I line up a shot through the wall, breaking his shields. Circle 7 begins to close, forcing him to move. He jumps to the street level, throwing smoke for cover. I take out my SMG and shoot him through the smoke, killing him. Quickly looting his body, I return to my patio, checking the map. The next zone centers on a bridge near the condos, but the condos still hold the high ground. Cluster bombs go off around me. A head peeks from the condo roof. I line up my sniper and headshot him. As the zone shifts, I pop a UAV, seeing 4 enemies. I jump off the bridge into the gap between 2 bridges, immediately engaging an enemy below. I shoot him with my SMG, finishing him with my sniper. 2 players, the cheaters, run together in the gas. They throw a PDS, creating a pocket of air to breathe in the gas. A 3rd player flanks them from behind. He weakens them, but they shoot him down. Little does he know, he just sealed my victory. Smoke grenades fly toward me. I back up, expecting a push, and throw a C4 into the smoke. No hit. I move quietly along the wall. Spotting the last cheater peeking, I shoot, damaging and pinging him. He panics, fling behind a rock. I push forward, sliding around the corner, and finish him with melee strikes. Victory. It's more than just a win. It's a testament to the strategies, the tactics, and the relentless pursuit of excellence. Each match is a battlefield, each opponent a challenge. And through it all, I remain the lone wolf, finding strength in solitude, mastering the art of war. Join me next time as we continue to explore Robert Greene's 33 strategies of war and how they apply to the chaotic, exhilarating world of Warzone.
I was mounted against the freaking...
Until then, stay strong, stay smart, and keep fighting.
Oh my God.